Up and at 'em, people. Setting out this morning in spite of the fact that the weather forecast is ropey as hell, but I've got a plan. I'm going to be heading over to Bolton first. The showing there for sellers could go one of two ways. But today, Runcorn car boot sales on, and that's in a multi-storey car park. So if it's chucking it down, got a plan B. That's the plan, and I've said plan a lot. Now I'm going to get on the road and try and wake up a bit.
Have you got any stereo, pal?
Sorry?
How much is stereo?
10. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are you regretting turning up as well?
Are you?
A little bit.
Well, we've just got to get on with it, really.
Yep.
I'll have something for you today.
Brilliant. I thought I'd come and see you before everything gets too soggy. I've even.
Yes.
Oh right, see these ones you're on about.
Yeah.
I couldn't find any charges for them.
Sorry?
I couldn't find charges for them.
Charger is a normal one.
Yeah.
It's normal type C, micro.
All right, yeah.
So charger goes here.
Oh right, okay. How much were you saying for these?
I don't know. It's like I've seen some complete with they call the holder.
Yeah.
They were 200 quid on eBay.
It's Garmin, isn't it? Yeah.
So
Let's have a look. You're thinking 20?
yeah.
20? How many have you got?
What do you? So I've got a lot of in the shop. I've got 3 printers as well if you want.
Brilliant.
I don't have a charger with it, but I made my own charger.
Yeah.
24 volts, and
Oh right, okay.
so I just use for testing.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. I got the printout as well. This is the printout.
Yep. 2,
That's
3. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, I'll take both of those and the 3 printers.
I've got a small one as well. I don't know if you can have a 5 or if you want. They're Garmin. So.
I'm never going to be able to read that out. Brilliant. 560 LMT. Yeah, I'll take those as well.
I've got a few of those if you want.
Yeah, we'll go for
You
it.
can have a 5. Even selling
Thank you,
the
mate.
repair, you should get more than that.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
180 quid. Yeah. It'd be a wise investment now, wouldn't it?
If you need it, you can keep it.
Yeah. No, it's alright, I'll bring it back. It's a waste of time using my trolley today because I just fill up with water. I'll come back and see you in a little while, Faz. Pitney Bowes 1E52. Yeah, I just couldn't find them anywhere. The strange one is that. Yeah, when you messaged me, I did have quite a long look, but no joy.
You going anywhere else today, or?
I'm thinking Runcorn. Runcorn's on today.
That's outside as well.
No, it's in a multi-storey car park.
Inside?
Yeah. It's only usually on the first Sunday of the month, but I don't know whether because it's coming towards autumn winter now that they decided to do every week. I don't know.
Well, they do it through the winter as well, or is it?
Oh yeah. It's a great location for when it's bad weather. Obviously, it's a modern multi-storey car park as well, so it's not like Accrington where it's all quite dingy inside. It's really well lit and there's loads more space as well, so it might be worthwhile having a look out for you if it's like really cold or really wet. And it's a later start time as well. They don't open the doors to the public until 8 o'clock, and I think sellers from 7, I think 6:30, 7. So, but the queue can get really long though, so you're better off turning up probably the same time as you'd turn up here.
It's a big one though.
It's nowhere near as big as here because it's in a multi-storey car park, but it's big enough to be worthwhile going to in the winter, if that makes sense. They must have just changed it because It was just the first Sunday of the month, but it's definitely on today. I double checked. So whether they've changed that and it's now weekly, I don't know. But they're on Facebook anyway. They've got a Facebook page and they've got their own website as well. Runcorncarbootsale.com.
Oh, I'll check it.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'll speak to you later. Something that's worth looking out for are humidors, which look like that, but they're for cigars. I've sold a couple of those before for very, very strong money, at £200-300. Right, let's get back at it. What's Craig got to offer today? Bringing your winter stock out, mate?
No, I was getting rid of all this.
Yeah.
Got the lead into the bag there, mate.
Oh, brilliant. Always handy. Sometimes these can be an awkward voltage.
Yeah. How, mate? How's it going? Alright. There's a thing to it there.
How much have you got on it?
I've got 5 on it, mate. Got the lead. I say the lead's in there as well.
XDR S10. Yeah, we'll do a 5 on that, pal. You haven't got a bag by any chance, have you?
Huh?
Have you got a bag by any chance?
Yeah, bag here, yeah.
Oh, top man, thank you.
There's the lead there.
Much obliged.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you very much.
See you again.
What have you got on that one?
£5 for that.
5.
Yeah. Bit retro, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I like that shirt. That's cool. I can't believe you're getting rid of that.
I know.
Thank you very
Great
much,
stuff,
sir.
cheers.
Much obliged. Hey, up. How you doing? I'm hoping you can save me. I know, yeah. You're very brave.
You go on holiday soon, don't you?
Friday, yeah.
Where are you going?
Tunisia.
Tunisia. Have you been before?
No. I'm not a big fan of going back to the same place twice, even if I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Well, how much is your Norgie?
I've got 30 on it.
30.
Yeah, because it's unissued.
Right.
There's marks on the outside from where I've had it in storage. But if you look inside, it's new.
Are the liners in it?
It is as it is, I don't think so. I think it's just the actual
Right.
tub itself.
You just got the one. You just got the one, Liam.
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah.
I bought it to use it, but
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had one.
they come in handy. They do so well. The Overlander lads like.
Yeah.
Because you can put a big stew in and forget about it. It's
Yeah.
still warm.
Yeah. Oh, I've eaten some weird and wonderful stuff out of one of these, mate. Honestly.
Mystery tea.
Yeah. Range stew.
Hot chocolate, is it?
Yeah. Everything tastes like orange.
Whoever gets to the bottom gets big the sugar. I think it's the worst thing about basic training.
Yeah. As soon as it gets screech in it, everything that you get after that just tastes like screech. Would you go 25?
Honestly, I paid 30 for it, so I'm just getting my money back.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
I think I got a deal at 30. So.
Yeah. Have you got an IKEA bag by any chance?
I haven't got it.
No. Oh no. Cheers, man.
Oh,
What have you got in your vans?
I could do both pairs for a tenner.
Yeah. Was that your cost price in there you've left in?
I know, well, that's what I paid for it. Honestly, yeah. I can't really stand me for a tenner now, can I can do you that.
I'm not like that, mate.
What about all them for 20?
That's what I was going to look at actually, the Brooks. I've seen somebody
bought them
won.
again for me, but like, when the colour, I was like, I don't know why I bought them.
Yeah.
Again, that's mine. That's the first thing you want.
Yeah.
But once they've been off for a certain amount of time, they go into a thing called hibernation mode.
Right.
So when you charge it, you have to like
Reinstall
I
it.
don't think it's a big thing. I've not used it in a couple of years.
Do you know which model this
It's the
is?
first one.
Osmo Mobile
It's the
gimbal.
first one that come out.
How much have you got on this one, Bill?
15.
15.
Too much. I've not even looked at it, to be honest.
If it's the 6, then it'd be worthwhile doing.
It's the first one. It's the first one that come out.
Right.
So it's the mobile one, whatever it is.
OM 170. The curiosity's got the better of me, so we're going to do Runcorn car boot sale as well. And why the hell not? It's been over at Bolton this morning. It's alright, considering it was chucking it down. We got an apple? Fiver? Fiver on that. Here's some change. Much obliged, thank you. Creeping off that. How much have you got on those?
5 each.
5 each. Yeah, go on, I'll take those.
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah. Cheers, man, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, that somebody else is doing it.
How much have you got on that?
20 quid? Oh,
That'd be a long way away, I'm afraid.
no worries.
You're on the resale,
Say again, Bob?
you're on the resale site? Yeah, I'm the same, yeah. You're on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yourself? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
what's your channel?
LA.Mullen, I sell I do on eBay and on Facebook.
All right, yeah.
More dealing in guitars than I do anything else.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
If you're into military, there's the old small yeah.
Yeah.
He said to me, his eyes lit up, and I said, no, it's not an empty file. It is an empty file. It's a combat special forces stuff.
So, would this be US issue then?
Yeah. For the seals, yeah. I think they used it twice.
Yeah.
They used the British ones better.
Yeah.
They're the hard case, the British ones.
Chinese. Huh?
You get an MP5, you get all your mags and get your handgun and everything else in it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't carry them now. A long time ago.
Not that you'd let us know if you were anyway. Yeah?
Sorry?
Not that you'd admit it if you were anyway.
Well, no, not that I admit it, no. Too old now anyway.
Yeah.
This is what you do anyway on the
I'm a general reseller.
Just general,
Yeah.
you
Just
do
any, mostly on eBay, but Amazon as well.
yeah.
But,
Do you know, I've never really talked to Amazon.
no, it's difficult to get into.
Yeah.
But for good reason. They always say if it's easy to get into, too many people do it.
It's not that, I find that you get hacked a lot on Amazon.
On Amazon? Yeah, they get a lot of attempts, yeah.
I've got like all sorts of, I was in the Royal Signals and
Yeah.
I know how to counteract it, but bloody hell, you know. You say,
Yeah, I to be honest, I'm pretty up on stuff like that, and I nearly got caught out once.
you want a little program, it's called Seek and Destroy.
Yeah.
When they come onto you
small.
and you get your hack and they ask you to click that button, just put your little Seek and Destroy on it, once the site on it.
56. That's a small as well, I think.
I've got 10 on there,
Yeah.
on the hats.
I'll give your channel a shout out anyway. What is it?
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
Nice. Well, I'll pick the bones out of that in the edit.
And have a look on the eBay as well.
Yeah. Brilliant.
What's yours anyway?
ABL reselling.
ABL.
Reselling. Yeah.
That's all right.
What do you know about Lego? Say again, what?
What do you know about Lego?
Don't buy it unless it's new.
Vintage, no good.
It can be, yeah.
This lady's got the 3 boxes, so the best you can do is 60.
Right. it's a hard sell.
Watch you on YouTube.
Cheers, man, appreciate it. It's a hard sell these days. No, I usually don't touch Lego unless it's new and sealed.
Yeah.
Not worth the hassle otherwise.
Full set then.
No.
People don't want it to be.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's way over that, way over. All the best to you. I absolutely love it when that happens. One of the first people I bumped into obviously said, "Slim pickings here today, you'll not find anything." And I'm finding stuff. I don't know why that makes me smile so much. No, I actually do, actually. It's just because I'm a big-headed git. Cracking.
Friend of mine is in.
What we like to hear. If you come across any helmets or respirators or sleeping bags, then
Yeah, he's got stuff. He's got old bird boots for me. That's brand new.
what have you got on that?
That I'll do 8 on that. It's brand new, mate. Take have a look at it. I've got gloves and everything over there and a hat and that.
Yeah. And how about the kit bag?
I'll do that £3, but I used to have when I was in.
Tenner for both?
Yeah, mate.
Top man, cheers. No, I'll just chuck it in trolley. That's a line away as well, bonus.
Yeah, mate.
Much obliged. Thank you very much. Just chuck it in trolley.
Yeah,
over
I've
here.
got
You should be at Bolton.
gaiters.
I've been there already.
Been already?
Yeah, you do,
How
man.
is it? Is it?
It's wet, but it was alright actually.
Gaiters are brand new. Here's your gloves. Trigger gloves like that. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
One hat left. That's all I've got left at the moment.
And what have you got on these?
That lot.
Yeah.
15 quid for all that.
I think we're...
You get your money back on them.
Yeah.
Because you've got your covers for them, which go over them.
We're looking 25 so far.
American.
Yeah.
That's British. American Gators, wartime. That's American wartime.
24?
Yeah, go on, mate. Clean me out now. Put me round away now. I'll be in about another week, but I'll have a lot of stuff.
Is it every week here now?
No, you do 3 a month.
Right, okay, because it used to be just first Sunday of the month, isn't it?
No, they do 3 a month. This is right through to Christmas, right till next year.
Oh, that's handy. So which weekend do I need to avoid? Or does it...
No, well, I'll be in there's one at the end of this month,
Yeah.
Sunday, and then I'll be with a load with boots and jackets
Right,
and
okay.
everything.
I suppose they've got a website for this place anyway, haven't they? So
Yeah,
just
look
keep an
on
eye on
website,
that. Cheers, buddy. See you, all the best.
Too quick.
£3. Do you know what bike that tank cover came off?
Sorry, buddy.
Do you know what bike that tank cover came off?
Not got a clue, mate. You can work it out.
What have you got on it?
Pound if you want to take it, mate. If you
Sorry?
want to take a punt on it,
A pound?
let it go for a pound, mate.
Top
One's a
man.
250, but
Yeah. Well, the jacket looks nice, but it's paint on it. And the bag's the tank cover's nice, and that Gore-Tex jacket.
Yeah,
mate.
thank you.
Supplies, cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Hello, you alright?
Oh, not too bad. How much have you got on those?
The 65, they were over £100. I think they were £109, the brand new.
You're asking 65.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
They're £105 to buy.
They're wartime. They're 50s. Ignore the price. That's your RAF.
Yeah.
1950s. That's your bush hat. 1950s. RAF. Wartime. British wartime. That's your 50s.
Recognise that.
Yeah, there, mate. This is brilliant. This is a Swedish British Gore-Tex, and it's Bergen,
Yeah.
but it's got pockets and everything in it.
Looks like somebody's made it at home, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, honestly, that's how it is with this stuff. It's brilliant.
Poncho roll. Jeez,
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of these since 1988.
Look at this. They're quite collectible, but people
Yeah.
still
58 pattern poncho roll. How much have you got on them, sorry?
on that.
Yeah.
$5, then 2.
£5 for them too. I think it may well be worth it. So I would honestly, I wouldn't have thought that the poncho rolls would have been very popular. I mean, you can get it if the bags are popular, can't you?
Yeah.
But you don't know what you don't know. That's what I'm always saying. Yeah, I'll do those for a fiver.
Yeah, okay, mate.
Yeah, appreciate it, mate. Much obliged. This is why I always have to always have a second look, because you just don't know what you're going to miss.
Oh, I mean, being American, brilliant.
Yeah.
All stamped up.
Yours is definitely the most interesting stall I've seen today, you know. There's my old cat badge.
Kitchen powder. Wait.
Yeah.
Alright.
Royal Army Ordnance Corps.
Well,
Oh yes, it doesn't even exist anymore.
mine got disbanded, which we're all called logistics now.
Yeah, well, logistics Corps, yeah. Ordnance Corps.
Yeah, Ordnance
Who are you with?
Pioneers.
Pioneers, yeah.
I've had it all yesterday, chunky and grave diggers and that.
Was it? It was Pioneers, RCT, or was it RCT get left alone? Caring Corps, yeah. Part the Postal Service from the engineers as well.
You're joking.
Yep.
Oh, that's gone.
The really large corps. You've made my day, you know. I just love fascinating stuff like this. It's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm well chuffed. There's very few people that I've met, you know, where I could just keep going back to the stall and just be amazed by everything I've seen. Yeah, I can't touch them anymore.
Why?
Just can't sell them on.
Why?
It's still class, even though it's decommissioned.
Yeah,
it's still classed as fire alarm. Yeah, I think I'm happy with me lot anyway.
Yeah, you're alright.
Right, I owe you, pal.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, mate.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'll be here in 2 weeks with a lot more stuff.
Brilliant. I'll come here early and see you.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What's your name, sorry?
Robert.
Robert, nice to meet you, boss.
And you, mate.
Love it.
Look after yourself.
Is this your kit, is it? How much have you got on that?
A fiver.
You do 3? Right, cheers. Oh, sorry. Chucking it at you. Cheers, pal. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I think I spotted you. That sounded creepy, didn't it? You know what I meant.
I started at the beginning of the year, so this is all, you know, when you have a little
Finding your feet, yeah.
of what you tried and
Yeah. You got to do it. Mine was last weekend. I hate selling at car boot sales though. I just find it mind-numbingly boring. I was at Bolton first thing. Yeah, I was very wet, but I did quite well. No idea why. There's some really, really good stuff as well. Stuff that every day is a school day. Like that, I recognise it straight away because I got issued this when I joined the army in the 80s. That's and bike gear as well. But that's, I think I paid £5 for that and a bag.
what is it? What one's it?
It's a poncho roll. So you know what a poncho is, like waterproof cover. Yeah. So you roll your poncho up, stick it in that, and it attaches to your webbing. I know I've not seen one since the 80s. Have you done all right though so far this morning? Yeah. That's where you want, and it seems to be. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Clear the decks. It seems to be a fair few buyers about anyway. So you never know. Have a good day anyway. Ta-da. Well, what a good idea that was. Runcorn was actually brilliant. Perfectly timed as well, I think. It just opened. It wasn't too busy for buyers and all the sellers were set up. It's absolutely hammering it down now as well, so I suspect that's the case at Bolton. On the whole, a bloody good day. Let's get everything home and take you through what I got.
As far as defying expectations goes, today has probably been right up there with the best of the best days ever. I mean, look outside. It's been absolutely hoofing it down all day. Very small respites in the rain at Bolton as well. But I cleaned up. Loads of military gear today. Let's get into it. There's a whole lot of green in this living room. You may have seen me pick up a couple of these last year. It's really rare I see them in the wild. It's a Norwegian container used by the British military. It's for foodstuffs. I mean, you can use it as sort of like a tea urn, you can use it for just carrying food, or you can just use it as sort of like a, I suppose, a cool box, really. Multi-purpose, extremely tough. I mean, you could probably drive a truck over this without any problems at all. The last two I got were absolute steals and they sold really quickly. This one I paid up a little bit for at 30 quid, but it's in near immaculate condition. Worth noting with these as well, sometimes they come with inserts as well. It's usually sort of like 2 or 3 internal containers that can go in there as well, along with a serving ladle sometimes. If they're present, fantastic. If they're not the end of the world. Because of the condition of that, I'm going to put a listing value of £95 on it. If I get any less than 85, I'll be extremely surprised. Now, this rather hefty bundle, all that section there and all that section there, came from the one seller. I think it was on 2 visits. I'm going to say I paid a total of £40 for everything, £25 and £15 respectively. If I get anything wrong on the prices, obviously I'll stick an edit on screen anyway. So let's, for argument's sake, for the video, let's say £40 cost price across the board for all these pieces. And the breakdown is, you've seen me sell these before. This is the sausage bag, a vintage issue army kit bag. That's going to have a listing value of £22. The last lot I got between £18 and £20 for, but this one's in particularly good condition for its age. Fleece lined camouflage hat with a peak. Got a bit of wire in the peak as well. That'll have a listing value of £10. 2 pairs of Gore-Tex Arctic mitts. These are very thick, very, very warm indeed. And also they have a slot for the trigger finger as well. They'll have a listing value of easily £15 each, possibly more. Sold quite a few of these in the past as well. These are just Gore-Tex over mitts. 2 pairs of those, listing value between £12 and £15. These are quite surprising. I don't think there's any call for these anymore. Current issue Gore-Tex gaiters. Put them over your boots and tie them to your legs for that extra level of waterproofness. Listing value on those, £20. I haven't seen one of these since, easily 1989. This is both of these are from a 58 pattern webbing. This is actually a poncho roll. So the idea is you roll your poncho up, roll it in that, fasten it all together, and then that clips on the bottom of your webbing. But this one's this looks like it's never ever been out of the storehouse. That'll have a listing value of £25, as will, for the same webbing, this backpack. Even though this webbing set and the related pouches and yokes and whatnot was released in 1958 and was in service right up until the end of the 80s at least, perhaps even a touch into the 90s, it's still highly collectible. I've never met anybody personally who would collect something like this, but they clearly do because they sell really regularly. This was, of this bundle, this was probably the best find. Current issue Gore-Tex bivvy bag. Popular with anglers, I believe, as well. So the idea is, if you're out in the field, instead of putting a tent up, you can just stick your sleeping bag in that and get your head down. And it'll keep you dry and nice and cozy. But the Brucey bonus with these as well, it actually comes with a liner as well. Extra selling point. That'll have a listing value of £45. Because it's got a liner with it though, that might tip it up to £50 listing value. Also with it is this thing. I have absolutely no idea what that is. It may be a 58 pattern sleeping bag liner, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it is actually. Usually with all military gear you'll get a label on as well with the NATO stock number that'll help you identify it, but it's going to take me a while to look for that, so I won't bother now. But I think that's a sleeping bag liner. Probably no value at all in that. And in one of the bags was these. Here's where we're going to get a bit interactive. I have absolutely no idea what these are for, whether they're even military issue. If you know what these are for, let me know in the comments. They're sort of like a gated thing, look like Victorian handcuffs really, but they're obviously not that. That goes on there, locks it together. So if you can shed any light on that for me, let me know. I think it was 2 weekends ago, I picked up one of these with the side pouches. DPM rucksack. You expect this kind of gear to look a bit tatty, but they're that sturdy and strong that there's a very good chance that they're in good nick. They're hard to break, these things. Paid £5 for that. That'll have a listing value of £45. Old DPM pattern Gore-Tex jacket. I want to say I paid a £5 for that. That'll have a listing value of £25 to £30. Desert windproof smock, really good nick this one. £4 pay for that. That'll also have a listing value of £25 to £30. These may turn out to be a fail. I've sold the handles on their own for reasonable money in the past. The ceramic handles. I thought these might go for a little bit more because they're complete. I may end up breaking them down into the component parts, truth be told. I paid £10 for both of them. Now, for the video, I'm going to put a listing value of £25 each on them, but I'm really unsure what I'm going to do with them. They do break down quite easily. The handles screw off the mechanism at the bottom. I'm not entirely sure there's going to be any value in the mechanism for me, but we shall see. I think I've split them down. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier to post them as well. But like I say, for the video, I'm going to stick a listing value of £25 a piece on those. I mentioned one of these last week I saw at Bolton in red. This is a Bagster tank cover. There's a bit of a rider on this. I only paid £1 for it, which was an absolute steal. Now, particularly in the touring motorcycle community, Bagster is a very well-known brand. In fact, bikers just know this brand anyway. It's going to have a listing value of around about the £70 mark, but the rider to it is, I'm going to need to find out which model of bike this is for. It's not indicated at all on the cover itself, but I know people who can help me identify this. I think this was the first pickup of the day. This is a Sony XDR S10 DAB radio with its original power supply. £5 paid for that. That's going to have a listing value of £30. This is really cool looking, actually. I don't want to go so far as to say it's a vintage piece, but it's a denim Levi's trucker jacket, quilted as well. These actually benefit, in my opinion anyway, from looking distressed. I know they look quite distressed when you buy them new, but if it suffers a little bit more distressing, I don't think it hurts it at all. I want to say I paid a £5 for this. That'll have a listing value of £40. I actually kept the last one I bought of these because it looks cool. From my guy Faz, what an absolute legend this man is. 7 Garmin sat-navs and 3 thermal printers. I paid I paid £180 for this group of items. The breakdown is, the 2 larger Garmins are the DEZL770LM. They'll have a listing value of £145 each. The smaller ones are the Garmin DEZL560 LMT. They'll have a listing value of between £40 and £50 each. These printers you've seen me pick up in the past. 2 Zebra GK420Ds. They're going to have a listing value of £120 each. And a Zebra ZD410. That'll have a listing value of £110, and I've sold that exact printer, in fact, a couple of times, I think. I mean, obviously that is an absolutely stonking conversion, but there is a rider. The rider is, all of these are tested, but they don't come with power supplies. With the Garmin's dead straightforward, with micro USB, so it's going to be cheap as chips to get power cables for those. I may, which will add to the value, get screen mounts for them as well. But the valuation is based on just the device and a cable, not a screen mount. So I think if I do get the screen mounts, it'll just be to make the listing pop out more so than any competition. It's the same power cable used for all 3 of these. I've got a source for them now because it's these to come into me without power source is happening quite regularly. I've got it down to £13 each for the power supply. That's including the kettle lead as well. The last source I had, they were £16 each, and that was just for the adapter itself, no kettle lead. Still plenty of meat on the bones, margin wise, so I'm not complaining about having to source power for these at all. I've got a confession to make, you know. I was this close from rolling over and going back to sleep this morning. This close. I looked out the window and it was dry, but I knew it was going to rain today. I wasn't 100% about going to Runcorn. I dug deep for the motivation to get out of the house. I really, really did dig deep for that motivation. I'm very glad I did though, obviously, because that was a great result. I am interested to hear how you're getting on, particularly on days like this. Have you got a wet weather plan of attack to get out to the boot sales when it's chucking it down, basically? Let me know in the comments of this video. Feedback from you guys is absolutely amazing. I love it. I love the interaction. If you've got any kind of value out of today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe if you aren't already, because it's just an amazing thing to do and you're amazing people. But until next time, I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. Have a super, super, super week, and I will see you soon.